Hi, welcome back guys. If you've liked this series till now and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified. Alright, so let's discuss about operators in Python. As I've told that there are three types of operators. So firstly, we'll look into all the types of operators and then see their examples in Python. Firstly, arithmetic operators. These involve the basic mathematical operators, which are first, addition, which is represented by plus sign. Second, subtraction, which is represented by minus sign. Third is multiplication, which is represented by asterisk sign. Fourth, we have division. And now there are two types of division. First is the normal division, which is called as floating point division, which is represented by a single slash, which is the normal division. Like if we divide 5 by 2, then it will give the value as 2.5. Secondly, we have a floor division, which is represented by double slash. It means the integer division, which when we divide 5 by 2, it will give the output as 2. We can see only the integer part of the result will be displayed. Fifth, we have modulus, which gives the remainder. It is represented by percentage symbol. For example, if we write 5%2, it will give the remainder, which is 1. Sixth, we have exponential. It is the power of. It is represented by double star. So if we write 3 double star 2, so it will give 3 to the power of 2, which is 9. Now, the arithmetic operators also have a shorthand notation, which can be used when we want to implement them on themselves. Like if we have a variable and we want to implement an operation on itself, then we can use the normal notation as well as the shorthand notation. Like if a is equals to 10, normal notation will be a is equals to a plus 2, which gives the result as 12. Shorthand notation of the same thing, we can write it equal to a plus equal to 2, which results in the same value, which is 12. Also, we can use a variable as well, as like a is equals to a plus b can be represented as a plus equal to b. This will perform the same operation, and all the other arithmetic operators can be represented in this way. Secondly, we have conditional operators, which are first, less than, second, greater than, third, less than or equal to, fourth, greater than or equal to, fifth, not equal to, and sixth, double equal to, which means is equal to. We'll see their implementation in just a moment. Also, we have the assignment operator, equals to, which is used to assign any value, like we have seen multiple times. Like a is equals to 10, which means the value 10 is now assigned to a. In Python, we can also assign multiple variables in a single statement, like a, comma, b equals to 5, 6. Then if we print the value, then we'll get a, we'll get the result as 5, and for b, we'll get the result as 6. So we have performed multiple assignment in a single statement. Alright, so now let's move towards the logical operators, which are first, and. It gives the result as true if all the statements are true. Second, or. It gives the value true if at least one statement is true. Third, not. It gives the value true if the result of the statement is false. We'll also see their implementation in just a moment. Before that, let's discuss some other operators that are present in Python. First, membership operator, which is in operator. To check if some value is present, then we use the in operation. Like in a string where a is equals to hello, we write e in a. It will give the output as true because e letter is present in the string a. Similarly, we have not in, which will result true if the value is not present. Like e not in a, it will result in false because the value of e is present in the variable a. Alright, also we have the identity operator, which is the is operator. It results in true if two variables point to a same object, which means when they have the same memory location. We'll discuss objects later in the series, so you'll understand it better at that time. Similarly, we have the is not, which means the value is not at that memory location. Alright. Now let's look towards the examples of each one of them in Python. To execute our statements, we can use the Python application directly or the IDE, which is the Integrated Development Environment. It is very similar to the Python application and there is really not much difference between them in executing statements. We can also execute our statements in the command prompt by typing the statement Python, which opens the Python interpreter. Also, when I say Python interpreter, it just means where we can type our Python code and the system will understand it or execute it. Alright, so we can execute our statements using any of these methods. I'll use the Python application to execute these examples of operators. So the Python interpreter can act as a normal calculator as well to give result about various operators. Like if we type 5 plus 10, it will give the result as 15. It will perform the addition. All operators we just discussed can be executed in a similar way, like 5 less than 10. It gives the value as true. It tells us that the statement is true. Alright, so let's discuss all the operators one by one using variables. So let's define two variables, say num1 and num2 for our number data type, and two variables, say name1 and name2 for our string data type. So num1 equal 10 and num2 equal 20. So now let's perform the addition. Num1 plus num2. It gives the result as 30. Now let's try subtraction. Num1 minus num2. It gives the result as minus 10. For multiplication, num1 asterisk num2. It gives the result as 200. For the floating division, we can try num1 single slash num2. It will give the value as 0.5. Now for the integer division, we can try num1 double slash num2. It will give the value as 0. We can see that it gives only the integer result and neglects the decimal value. Alright, num1 percentage num2. It gives the value as 10. Since 10 is smaller than 20, 10 will be the remainder itself. Like if we try num2 percentage num1, it will give the result as 0. Since 20 is completely divisible by 10, the remainder is 0. Alright, let's change the values. Num1 equal 3 and num2 equal 7. Num2 percentage num1. It gives the value as 1 since the quotient will be 2 and remainder will be 1. Now we can try exponential. Num2 double star num1. It gives the result as 343 since 7 to the power of 3 is 343. Now let's try with string variables. Name1 equals to hello inside single quotes and name2 equals to yo inside single quotes. So when we write name1 plus name2, we get the result as hello yo. They just merge together or concatenate. Now this is a property of string. When we perform the addition on them, they merge together. Also, subtraction and division is not possible in strings and it will generate an error. Now for multiplication, we can actually multiply strings with number and it will generate the strings that many times, like name1 star 5. We will get hello, 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 hello. It can be useful like if we want to create any patterns or something, like name1 plus exclamation mark star 5. So it will give the result as hello and then followed by 5 exclamation marks. Also, when we write name1 star num1, we get the result as hello, 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 since num1 is equals to 3. Alright, so now let's discuss the conditional and logical operators. They give the result as true or false. Note that the T and F are capital, and since Python is a case sensitive language, so they are not equal to true and false with small first letters. So we can define two integer variables like num1 equals to 10 and num2 equals to 20. Now let's perform all the conditional operations on them. Num1 less than num2. It gives the result as true since the value of 10 is less than 20. Num1 greater than num2. It gives the value as false since 20 is greater than 10. Num1 is less than equal to num2. Since 10 is less than 20, so the result is true. Num1 greater than equal to num2, the result is false. Since 10 is neither equal to 20 nor is it greater than 20. Num1 equal num2. It gives the result as false because num1 is not equal to num2. Num1 exclamation mark equal to num2. It gives the result as true because it represents num1 is not equal to num2, which is true. Now let's try these on string variables. str1 equal to hi, str2 is equals to hello. str1 is less than str2. We get the result as false. str1 is greater than str2. We get the result as true. So how did it calculate that hi is greater than hello? Now understand this carefully. What conditional operator checks in a string is the value of its first alphabet that is not same. What it means is that generally if we have any other example like hi is greater than yo, we will get the result as false. The result will be false because the letter h has a smaller value than y. This can be remembered as h comes before y. So h is actually smaller than y in Python. For our example of hello and hi, the first character is h only. So it checks for the second character, that is e and I. Since e comes before I, hence hello is smaller than hi and it does not check any other value. What it actually does is check the ASCII values of the characters. You can search about proper ASCII values about each and every character if you want to research about it. Also, for an example, he is greater than equal to hello. The result will be false. This means that he is neither equal to hello nor he is greater than hello. It results false even though the first two characters are same because they have a different string length. So even when the first two characters are same, it does not make them equal because the string length is different. All the other conditional operators on strings can be performed in a similar way. Let's see the logical operators. They are used to combine statements of other operators like 10 greater than 5 and 5 greater than 10. It gives the result as false. It resulted in false because the answer of the first statement 10 greater than 5 is true, while the second statement 5 greater than 10 is false. It only gives the result as true when both the statements are true, or if considering multiple statements, then all of the statements are true. Now for the same example, let's try OR 10 greater than 5 or 5 greater than 10. Result is true. It resulted in true because the first statement 10 greater than 5 is true. If any one of the statements is true, then OR returns the result as true. For not in braces 10 greater than 5 and 5 greater than 10. It results in true. As we just saw in previous example that its value will be false due to the AND operator. When we use the NOT operator, its value is reversed. Logical operators can be used with the help of variables in a similar way as conditional operators. Now, let's see the identity and membership operators. Let's try IN operator. He, in, hello. It results in true. This simply checks whether the second string contains the first string or not. Also, it cannot be used with numbers, but can be used with list and other data types, which we'll discuss later in the series. Similarly, he, not in hello. It gives the result as false. It gives the opposite result as that of in operator because he is present in the hello. Now, let's see the is operator like hi, is, hello. This results in false and 10 is 10. This results in true. It acts like double equal to or is equal to for immutable data types like number and string. but it is actually different for mutable data types as it compares the memory location of the variable which can be seen using other data types like list, which we'll discuss in the next video. Similarly, is not acts like not equal to, like hi is not hello. It gives the result as true. Alright, these are all the operators that are present in Python. Let's look towards their precedence, which means that when multiple operations are performed together in a compound statement, which operator will execute first. It is similar to BODMAS or PEMDAS in mathematics. So we can list the operators in decreasing order of the priorities. First is exponent. Second, we have multiplication, division, floor division and modulus. These all have the same value or same priority. Thirdly, we have addition and subtraction. Fourth, we have comparison operators, which is equal to, not equal to, less than equal to, greater than equal to, and all these. Fifth are the assignment operators, which is equal to. Shorthand notation also come under assignment operator since the value is assigned to the variable, like star equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, and etc. Sixth, we have the identity operators, which is and is not. Seventh, we have membership operators, that is in and not in. And eighth, we have logical operators that are not, or, and. Also, we can use brackets to perform some operation before another one which has a higher precedence. Parentheses or brackets hold the highest priority. Alright, so that's it for this video. In the next video, we'll see the remaining data types and look at the meaning of mutable and immutable data types.